Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So guys, I've promised you guys, especially those of you in my WhatsApp channel, I've promised you guys that I'm going to drop a particular project that has a limited number of people that are farming it at the moment, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Okay, so many people, so there are some other people who are already farming this low key, but they never shared it with people out there. So like the competition on this particular project is kind of small. Okay, and like I said, this project is going to require money. Okay, you're going to need liquidity to farm it. So the name of this project is on-chain on, I call it OnRe. So it also what is that actually is all about. So is that they are actually redefining reassurance market. So it's actually a licensed on-chain reassurance company. Okay, so they are actually bridging crypto capital to the traditional traditional market, which is around 750 billion reassurance market. Okay, so what they are actually building, they are doing it on Solana, and it's been integrated with the likes of Scale, Camino Finance, and so on and so forth. Okay, so the core of the ecosystem, which is their ONYC token, which means on chain. This is by ONYC, that is on chain yield coin. Okay, so this is what we're going to be buying, and we're going to be using it to to do these particular activities right here. This is the website unlocking a historical illiquid market to deliver stable, uncorrelated return, liquid and composable across DeFi. Now, one thing I understand about this particular project is that even with the market volatility of crypto, is not going to affect this thing right here. But then again, there's nothing no investment that is without risk. Okay, so I'm not telling you that this is 100% risk free. Now, if you are going to be doing this, you are going to need a VPN to do it, because for those of you who are in Nigeria, you won't be able to participate in this unless you use a VPN. Okay, so if you are doing this, you're going to need a VPN to run this whole thing, and all you just need to do is to come over to their website right here. So once you on your VPN, connect to their website and using your Phantom wallet. Okay, you connect to the website with your Phantom wallet and you are good to go. So once you've connected your Phantom wallet, now there are two ways to go about this whole thing right here. You can simply buy this their token. Okay, just enter the amount you want to buy and click on purchase, and then you are good to go. Okay, but then again, you want to increase your chance of getting more higher points. Okay, you want to increase your chance of getting much much and bigger rewards. Okay, so this is what I'm currently doing actually. Okay, so these are some of the DeFi protocol on Solana that you can use. They have Camino Finance. This Camino Finance. This Loop Scale. This is Rate X. For those of you who did what's it called, Human Finance, my video on Human Finance, I talked about this particular Rate X there. Okay, but then again, I'm currently sticking to just this particular one, because you're going to earn yield. So it's actually a yield, a yield trading platform. So they have two yield trading, so exponent and rate X. So you can use any of these two right here, and then you're going to get this point boost of 5x. Okay, but for those of you who want to use Camino Finance, one thing about Camino Finance is that you'll be both Camino and Loop Scale is that you'll be able to do looping right here. Okay, you'll be able to loop assets. You lend, borrow, you lend, you borrow, you lend and borrow, lend and borrow. So you can do it back to back. Okay, so but then again, if you want to keep it simple, just come over to any of these yield trading platform right here. Let me use Ratex for instance. So let's say you want to come over to Ratex. Okay, you want to come over to Ratex. Now, like I said, there are two methods that you can go about it. You can go the one whereby you just provide liquidity and you'll be earning points. That one, you are not going to you are not going to earn much point. You are not going to earn much points compared to if you buy YT. That is you token of this their ON or ONYC. So I want to connect my wallet right now. All right, so I've connected my wallet. So this is what you can do, right? So you come over here and then you click on. So this is NOYC or I mean ONYC. So this is what you want to buy. Okay, this is what you want to buy. So if you want to go, if you want to do, you don't want to take any risk. Okay, just click on this N right here. Click on N. Okay, let me go to this is N right here. Just click on N, and this is ONYC. Okay, so all you just need to do is to click on deposit and you are good to go. Okay, the risk you are taking here is minimal. Okay, so you are only getting this boost right here, this this 8s multiplier. So you'll be earning point on this raters, because I believe raters are going to do their own airdrop in the future. Okay, so you click on this and you are going to earn this fixed APY whatsoever. Okay, so I am having 8.6 right here. So I will just click on this. I will just click on this and I'm buying PTONYC. Now, what I'm doing right here, the risk on this particular one right here is minimal. Okay, so this is for someone who, let's say you have $100 and you don't want to take too much risk on that $100. Just go through this route. So what you are buying is actually this PTONYC, and which is going to expire by January 29. Okay, so that is in 92 days time. Okay, you are getting this fixed APY right here, and then you are getting this 8x rate X multiplier, and then click on deposit. Click on deposit. Now, mind you, in order for you to do transaction right here, you must make sure that you have enough Solana in your wallet. Okay, because it's going to if you are doing the transaction for the very first time, you can see this is the transaction I want to do, and it's requesting 0.00204, okay, in Solana. So you might want to have enough Solana in your wallet, like Solana of $3-4-5 in your wallet, so that all this transaction can go through. Then click on confirm, and then you are good to go. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay, so with this, you are going to be getting points. But the problem with this is that the risk you are taking is low, which is good, but the point you are going to be getting is going to be small. Okay, let me show you. It's going to be small. Now, this is the point I'm having right here. I'm having 245,000 already. Now, I did this. This is actually a 1-day point for me. Okay, so how was I able to get this big amount of points within just 1 day? That is where the area of that risk I told you comes in. Okay, so this is what you are going to do. So you come over to okay, I'm still on Ratex. You come over to leverage. Okay, so rather than going to end, you go to leverage. Now this is leverage. Now you can see leverage right here. You're going to be earning 5x multiplier, which they are showing you right here. This 5x right here, this 5x point, which is also the same thing they are showing you right here. Okay, so once then you're going to be getting 28.41x. That is, if you are using this, you are going to be getting 28.41x of the yield exposure right now. You're going to be getting that. So this is it right here. So what you are going to be doing is that you are going to be spending your ONCY to get YT. So YT means yield token. So YT ONCY, okay, which is going to expire by 26th of January. Okay, so you click on max here, and then you click on this. Now, what you are doing right here is like, for every $1 you deposit, you are getting 28.41 in return. More or less like you are leveraging, that is, you are borrowing additional 20, instead of the normal one whereby you're going to your one is going to be 1:1, but for this it's going to be 1:28.41. That is, instead of that $1 that you deposited, you are going to be the system is going to add extra money to it to make it 28.4. That is $28.41 per every $1 that you deposited. So it's going to increase your exposure. So with that, you can see the leverage right here. You can see the leverage is 27.24. That's what it's showing right here. Click on this and then you are going to go. Okay, but mind you, I didn't use Ratex. Okay, I'm only showing you that you can use Ratex and you can use the one I'm using, which is Exponent. This is Exponent right here. This is Exponent, and I'm using Exponent right here. The same thing applies with Exponent right here. They have income, they have farm. Now the income is if you just want a stable something, you don't want to risk, you don't want to increase your risk. This is the one you go for. This is it right here. Your ONCA, you're going to get PTONYC. Okay, so when you hear PT, it means it's actually a stable yield something. Okay, so you can read what is right here. One PT trade below one USD until maturity and all that. Okay, so so with this you are going to get your full money back. Okay, so let's say I want to buy. Now, one of the benefit of this exponent is that you can use other token as well. You can use Solana, use USDT, and so on. You can see the list of tokens right here. Okay, so let's say I want to use USDC. Let's say $34. I'm going to get $35 worth of PTONYC. Okay, and for this I'm going to be redeeming. So by January 25, I'm going to be getting 35 USD as my as my redeem. Now, as what I'm going to redeem. Now, if you look at this right here, I'm not taking any risk. But the problem with this strategy is the fact that the point you'll be getting is not going to be that much. So when you see people on the leaderboard having 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, and so on the leaderboard, you'll be having something like maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and that's because you are not taking any risk. Okay. So if you want to take risk now, if you want to do that YT on this particular platform, you come over here, farm, you click on farm. Okay, so let me show you on farm. And farm, that's where you are going to be buying. You are going to be buying the YT, that is the yield token version of the ONYC. Okay, so this is it right here. This is it right here, and this is what you want to buy. Okay, so this is ONYC right here. Click on this. I'm going to click on this, and so once you click on this, so it's already showing you a table right here. Now the current yield right here, the current underlying yield is 10.48, but the implied APY is 15.93. I think when I bought mine it was 15.73 right here. Okay, so let's say I want to buy $34 worth of YTONYC. Let's say $34. Okay, so by the time you enter this $34, if this realized APY is this, I might actually lose this what I have right here. Okay, I'm actually lose half of it. But if the the APY the APY increases to this underlying APY right here. I mean this APY right here increases to like 15.71. So that means even with my capital, I'm still going to make extra profit on it. Okay, but even on this current yield right here, I might still be able to make something out of it right here. But mind you, you are taking a huge risk right here if you are doing this type of strategy. But one thing about this is that the point you are going to get, okay, the point you are going to get will be much, which will equivalently be turned to the token of the project you are farming. In this case, the OnRe token. So once we get the token might be worth. So for you who farm this with $34, the token might be worth like $200 or so on and so forth. So that's how people make money out of this thing. Now, let me show you something. Let me show you something. If you scroll down, if you should scroll down, it's going to show you some info right here. Okay, so with my $34 $34 I want to use, so I'm going to be getting 4,300 plus points every single day. So by the time January comes here, I will now be having 387,000 plus based on this underlying APY. Based on this underlying APY, so I'll be having this number of points right here. Okay, which is way much bigger than when you are using this particular one on the income or the when you are holding PT. Okay, so that's just the beauty of this thing. But mind you, you are taking risk when you are doing this thing. Now, yesterday I opened a position with with 2,000 USD, and I've been able to get this amount of points so far. Now, mind you, you also be any yield. Okay, if you are doing the one of IT, you'll be any yield. Now, right now, I've already earned 13. And okay, this is the amount of yield I've earned so far within the space of one day. Okay, so if I earn this for the next, how many days remaining? I think 90 days or so. Okay, around 90 or 89 days like that. I will actually be in profit. Okay, and also I will actually be in profit. Okay, which will make some money out of this money I deposited. I may actually probably make something like what should I call it now? Probably like more than half of what I deposited right here. So that is how you go about it. Now look, even now if you look at this now, my current PNN is showing minus 107, meaning I'm already losing 107, and my money is below that 2000 USD that I deposited. Now it might increase in time and it might also reduce. Okay, that is just the risk that I'm taking right here. But then again, I believe the point I'm going to get right here by the time I convert it to token is definitely going to be worth it, which is why I said when you are doing YT, it has a lot of risk. Okay, it has risk, but then again, oftentimes the risk pays for itself. I've seen people who farm project like this with $400 and they get airdrop worth 3,000 US dollar from it. Okay, with that they've already covered up for what they are. For the $400 risk, and also apart from the $400 risk that they use, they also earn yield. So sometimes the yield might actually cover more than half of what you deposited, and the only risk you've taken so far might just be that 200 US dollar. Okay, so that's one thing about it. So I needed to explain this so that many of you, especially many of you who are newbie, might be aware of this thing, and put your mind to it, and understand the risk you are taking. Now the underlying APY has dropped to 14.88, which is why I have that minus 107 there. Okay, if the APY you the I mean this APY you enter, because I think in my own case I entered around 15.7. If the APY falls to keeps dropping, I will keep my PNL will be negative. But if peradventure this APY right here keeps going up to like 20, like 30%, and so on and so forth, I would even make more money than I deposited on this particular thing right here. But then again, I believe by the time we get to like November, December, this APY will definitely be more than this, and I will definitely be in profit by a lot by then. Okay, so that is just it, guys. So I hope this explanation of mine is it's easier for many of you to grab, and you'll be able to take action on this. Okay, so that is just it, guys. If you find any value in this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. And bye for now.